Since language is used as a tool for human communication, it is inevitably featured by gender. For quite a long time, language and gender study has been a heated issue in sociolinguistics and pragmatics. Former studies focus on linguistic levels such as phonology, grammar, syntax and gender differences. However, few of them are conducted in specific contexts with the development of society. Language and gender study in a certain context deserves to be conducted. The study of gender is important to the study of language, and the first step to study gender is to explore the difference between men and women. It is quite clear that men and women have a lot of differences in many fields. Females and males often show different advantages and skills in doing their work. There could be differences between male and female languages on the basis of pronunciation, intonation, vocabulary, syntax, attitude towards language, difference in manner, choosing topics, etc. Phonological differences between the speech of men and women have been noted in a variety of languages. Usually women's pronunciation is better than men's, such as pronunciation of ing. Usually female students have better pronunciation than male students, and that can explain the reason why more girls choose to learn language as their major than boys. Generally speaking, girls exhibit a better ability in language. Women often like to speak in a high-pitched voice because of physiological reason, but scientists point out that this also associates with women's timidity and emotional unstable. Besides the high-pitched voice, women prefer to use reverse accent as well. For example, if when a man asks when will dinner be ready, and gets answer from wife that around 6 o'clock, the wife is the only one who knows the answer, but she answers her husband with a high-rise tone, which has the meaning will that do. This kind of intonation suggests women's gentility and docility. As a contrary, men like to use falling intonation to show that they are quite sure of what they are saying. Folly, intonation also shows men's confidence and sometimes power. Women tend to choose different words to show feelings, like if a woman wants to say she is frightened, so just to show her feelings she would say it like I am frightened to death. Similarly, women have tendency to use more color words, adjectives, expletives etc. than men. This shows that women have good vocabulary than men. There is the difference between language of women and men on the basis of syntax also, as it is mentioned earlier, that women have good vocabulary. So, similarly, men use more imperative sentences, and women use more respectful sentences as well as tag questions, just to show respect for others, and men give orders to show their dominance. In social interaction, men and women have different interests in choosing their topics. When men are talking, they are more likely to choose the topics of politics, economy, stocks, sports, current news, while women have more interest in talking family affairs, such as the education of children, clothes, cooking, fashion, etc. These were some of the differences between male and female language, which we often study under the subject of language and gender. Guys, that was all of today's lecture. To know different concepts, keep in contact with us. Thank you for your time. Stay home, stay safe.